everyone, welcome back to A Gotta Move. Keeping your knees strong with dynamic exercise is one of the best ways to prevent injuries as you get older. These type of exercises are important for daily activities like walking, squatting, or fun things like pickleball or basketball. Remember, it's not just about getting stronger, it's about moving better. Let's do it. Okay everyone, we're gonna start with some sumo squats. So I want you to get your feet out wide, toes pointing out to the sides, knees are gonna be tracking over your toes, hands up just to keep your trunk upright the whole time. So when we do this workout, I really want you to think about where your knees are pointing in relation to your feet, okay? So this is a dynamic warm up. We're just doing some air sumo squats. Again, I'm putting my hands here in front to keep my trunk upright, so I'm trying not to bend down here either, okay? So keep those body up, knees out. Here we go, keep going. Air sumo squats. Wake up those legs. Okay, let's switch it up. We're gonna go into a lateral lunge. Lateral lunge, again, as you move, I want you to think, put that knee past the toe that you're leaning towards. So I'm not doing a deep lunge. Again, this is a movement-based warm-up. So I want you to just think about stepping, knee towards toe. Knee towards toe. Dynamic, we are moving. Here we go. Good job, everybody. Knee to toe. Big step, little lunge. Good job. Almost there. Keep it up. Good job, everybody. Warm up. Okay, let's rest for a second. All right, everybody, our first exercise is a progression, actually. It's called the single leg get up progression. So you're gonna find a bench or a chair, and you're gonna start by putting one toe behind the other foot. The stance leg is the foot that you have solid on the ground. So I am standing up using my left leg right now. Heel drives into the ground to stand. Again, I'm keeping my hands in front just to keep that nice upright trunk position. Trying not to use a lot of momentum to get myself up. So I am pushing through my left leg. My left knee is staying straight over my toe the whole time. I'm barely using my right leg, okay? Keep that knee straight over your toe. I see a lot of this happen in my office, okay? So no valgus, that's what that's called. Keep that knee straight ahead. Good job, everybody. That is the first stage of the single leg get up. Okay, we are moving on to a single leg lateral step down. So we're gonna use a little step like this, and I'm actually gonna grab a golf club as a balance support, okay? So we're gonna start on the right leg, and what you want to do on this exercise is to tap your left heel on the ground, return to stand. Tap, return to stand. Again, I'm using my golf club as a balance because the work that's happening is my right leg. I am watching again that my right knee is going over the toes of my right foot, not into the side, into the middle, okay? We are keeping that knee straight ahead. And this isn't about balance. Now granted, if you want to work on your balance, you could do this without a balance support. But this is about stability at this knee. Good job, everybody. So that is a lateral step down. We are now going to switch that up to a forward step down. So we started on the left leg first at the get up. We just did the right leg on the lateral step down. We're going to do the left leg on the forward step down to start with. So we are now, right heel is tapping in front. This is now our position is different on the step. So now I have to allow my left knee to go past my left toe to do a step down. This is obviously very much so like walking downstairs. The control that you need to lower your body without allowing, again, not this, not the valgus. We want knee over toe, heel touch. Remember not to cheat. So I also see people cheat by pushing off of this foot on the floor, okay, don't do that, or overusing their balance support, okay, don't do that either. Good job, everybody. Okay, that is the forward step down. We are now gonna move that into a jump down. So we're gonna start, again, on our step, and with 2 feet, we're gonna jump and land. The idea on this is very important. Again, knees over toes. Now, if you just saw that, that was actually not good. My knee went like this and then it went out, okay? So I actually want you to go, hello balance, down, knees over toes, okay? Back up, knees over toes. So absorb the ground with your toes, ankles, knees over toes, okay? So first, knees over toes. That's the retraining, avoiding this, okay? That's where injuries occur. So jump, land, okay? Flexing at the ankles, the knees, and the hips. All right, everybody, good job. That is our first set of that first circuit. We're moving on to the second. Remember, grab your water. Keep breathing. We got it. Okay, so we're back to our single leg get up. I am now going to switch sides. So we started with the left leg. Switch into my right, and I'm going to show you the second phase in case that first one was too easy for you. You're going to put your heel touch in front of the left foot. I am still driving now off of my right leg, and we are standing up. Now, notice the deal here is the heel is in front as a method to hold for balance, okay? But you're trying again not to push down into the mat with that heel because your right leg is pushing into the mat to help you stand up. So push, right leg, okay? Now, if this is easy, you could lift. The final stage is to be able to go to no heel touch. No heel touch. But if you can't control the right knee as you do this, or the knee you're using, then you can't lift that heel. Keep the heel down. Good job, everybody. That was phases 2 and 3 of the single leg get up. We are now back to our lateral step down, okay? So again, we started on the right. We're gonna do the left. So now I've got my club here. We're lifting up that heel on the right foot, tap, down, lower. Again, watch that left knee over left toes, okay? Not here, that is valgus, okay? We are here. Now the opposite would be potentially varus, which would be way out here. I don't see that as often at my office, okay? But you are trying to track knee over toes. Letting that ankle flex, knee flex, straight down. Some compensations I'll see on this one is people pushing their hips back, okay? Pushing their hips back. Try not to do that. We are letting the knee go past the toe. That is okay. Knee past toe. All right, people, good job. Moving on. We've got that forward step down. Now, I should also mention, I'm using a 6-inch step. If you need to start with something lower, you can do that. It doesn't have to be a 6-inch step to start with, okay? I have people start on sometimes 2 inches, and then 4 inches, okay? So I'm back to my right foot now. Tap that heel, bring it back. Again, watch the tracking, knee over toe, okay? Tap the heel, return. Good job, everybody. Tap with control, return. Tap. Good. And remember, your stick is strictly for balance. We should try not to be pushing off of it. You are pushing using your leg, okay? Quad. Drive that heel into the step, okay? Control. Watch that knee position. Good job, everybody. You got it.
Recover.
Good work. Okay, done with that one. Moving to that jump down. So, super important, the landing. Landing is actually where people tear their ACLs. I'm not gonna lie, it's usually more of a non-contact injury. So, controlling your landings, very important if you're in a jumping sport of any kind. So we are jump land. Remember, flexing at your feet, your ankles, your knees, your hips to absorb the shock and bring those knees over toes, okay? So land with control. So I could jump a little bit higher and land with control, okay? Good job, everybody. Let's do it. All right, way to go, everybody. That is set 2 done. We're moving into the second set. So this time, now that we just did that jump down, we're getting better at controlling our knees as we land. The next step is to be able to jump back up. So now it's jump down, rebound, okay? So we're gonna start with that, and then we're gonna move into some more movement-based, so hops, lateral hops, forward back hops with single leg, yeah. Okay, here we go, everybody. We're starting with on our step again. This time we are rebounding, so down, up, down, okay? All with control. So down, up, down. Knees pointing towards toes. Here we go. Good. You got it. Land, control, up, down. Again, watch those knees. Knees should not be coming together. They should be going over the toes. Down, up, down. Good job, everybody. Rebound. Good job. Can do it. Okay, there we go. Number 1. Moving on, lateral hops. So let's move my step out of the way a little bit. Lateral hops is just side to side hops. We're gonna do this with both feet. Take a break. Jumping always makes your heart rate. Ooh, okay, here we go. Knees, again, straight ahead, hopping side to side. Try to put an imaginary line on your floor. Hop side to side again. None of this, none of this. Straight ahead, straight. We can make this more dynamic and faster. Okay, I got any skiers out there? This is good for you. Knees over toes. Here we go. Good job, buddy. Almost there. Woo! Got it. Okay. Woo! Nicely done. Woo! Take that recovery. Excuse me. Okay, everybody. Great job. Anything more dynamic? Woo! Gets your heart rate up. Okay, we're moving into single leg hops. This time, we're gonna do 1 foot forward and back. Okay, here we go. Right foot to start with. Forward and back. Forward and back. Again, you're watching for some balance and some control. Watch that knee, excuse me, over the toe. Here we go. Forward and back. You got it, buddy. Control. Nice control. Do the best you can. Good. Keep it up. Push. Forward, back. Almost there. Got it. Here we go. Forward and back. Good job. Okay. This cycle is harder. Not gonna lie. We can do it. We got this, people. I gotta catch my breath. Good work. We got one more hard one. We'll take our time, we'll do it. We can do it. It's a great one though. Okay, this is a scissor jump. So, split lunge position. You are trying to go switch, 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 switch. This is again, watch those knees, over toes. Nice and controlled. Push, push, push. You got it. Push. Knees over toes. Here we go. Push. Bend that back knee. Feel the burn. I can do it. Here we go. A couple more. Scissor jump. Hard. Good job. Woo. Way to go, everybody. That is definitely hard. We can do this. We got one more set to go. Take your breather. Get your water. I forgot mine. All right, everybody. Recovery on knees on hands. Reminds me of my track days. My coaches found me like this a fair amount. Whew. Good job. Okay. One more time, everybody. Jump down, rebound. Here we go. Down, rebound. Here we go. And down, rebound. Remember, knees over, toes. Land with control. Here we go. Down, up. Good job. Focus on the control. Don't do as many reps. If you feel you can't do it with proper form, I want you to slow down. Here we go. Down and up. Here we are. Down, rebound. Nice job. Okay. Excuse me. This lingering winter colds. So annoying. Okay. We are back to lateral hops. Again, with control. We can go slow. Here we go. Side to side. Side to side. We got it. Watch those knees. Knees over toes. Purposeful, controlled movement. Here we go. Side to side. Good job, everybody. Knees over toes. Good job. Almost there. Good job, people. Well done. 2 more. We can do this. Whew. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Single leg hops. People are next. Here we go. Left foot. Single leg. Forward, back. Forward, back. Control. Here we go. Forward, back. Forward, back. Of course, if you can make these faster, you go right ahead. Here we go. Forward, back. Forward, back. Forward, back. Find that control. Forward. If you need a minute, stop for a second. Regain. There we go. Forward, back. Forward, back. We got it. Here we go. Or faster if you can. Okay. Woo. These legs are burning today. Okay. Well, we got one more to do. We can power through. Here we go. We can. Believe in ourselves. We're doing those scissor lunges. We can do it. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna face this way for you. So, scissor lunge, scissor lunge. Here we go. Knees pointing straight ahead. Don't forget to bend your back knee. Bend your back knee. Here we go. We can do it. Push. Woo. Getting tired. In that case, take a break. My muscles are tired. Okay, better to keep your form than to try to push if you can't maintain good form. Here we go. Okay, one more break. Woo, hard, hard, hard. Here we go. We can do this. That's all I got. That's all I got. We are now on to our stretch recovery. Get your breath back. Whew. Okay, everybody. I'm gonna grab a quad stretch. So, hold your wall, grab your foot, give yourself a nice good pull toward knee, foot, heel to butt. Okay, core is tight. I'm gonna do that contract, relax. Push my foot into my hand, release, pull back. Okay, push down and pull back. Core is tight. Here we go. Push down, pull back. Good job, buddy. Switch it up. Left side, same thing. I struggle with this one because of my left arm not being able to straighten, but I do the best I can. Keep that foot in line with my butt. And again, push down heel, foot into hand and release. Good job, everybody. Push down and release. Good work. Quad stretches. Okay, everybody, that was a challenging workout, but I hope you made it through. And remember, you gotta move, I gotta move, we all gotta move.